Hello, welcome to SquishiVision. I just watched Ahsoka, episode 5, Shadow Warrior. It's also quarter to 5, so I'm like, wait. This was the episode that was being broadcast in cinemas in the UK, apparently only somewhere in London, which is a bit pointless if you don't live in London, but yay for them, I guess. But Rex in live action confirmed. I liked that. It was in a Force vision, but still, I liked that. Oh gosh, where do I start this? Let me show before I pass out from exhaustion. So but let's go talk about the plot on the planet first. You've got Syndulla trying to find Ahsoka and Sabine, working out what's going on. And we're trying to find that. Eric's actually dying. There's a cute moment where Jason is using the Force to hear what's going on, and they know where to go look for Ahsoka, and then they find her. But you do a great job of that kind of depicting the concern. Kid playing Jason is doing a really good job of playing the role. Chop, I like the whole small touches of how he knows that if his mum says there's danger, he hides behind Chop, and how protective Chop clearly is and willing to be that shield. Absolutely love. Chop's like Chewbacca for him. You commands me. Oh, I've suddenly got like a very chesty. But the most interesting part was the bit between Ahsoka and Anakin. So it wasn't a world between worlds. I knew it wouldn't be. I didn't think they were gonna mess with that. I think it was deliberately meant to be like referential to it. And maybe like, you know, this was like the Force was building a similar kind of area because it was meant the Force was invoked in that kind of sense of environment. But she wasn't pulled into the world between worlds. They weren't gonna reboot Star Wars like some people thought they were. It was purely just a cool place. And it was nice thematically. The question throughout the episode was, following on from what Bailey said to Ahsoka last episode, was the legacy that Anakin left Ahsoka nothing more than to be a killer, a tool of war. And that clearly stuck with Ahsoka. In this episode, Anakin's Force spirit appeared, and they asked that question of Ahsoka, and Anakin was basically like, you know, you either live or you die. And he then started fighting Junington, so we got a nice live action duel between Anakin's Force spirit and Ahsoka's Force spirit. It's down from the bridge. We get to see like two different Anakin looks. Plus, you know, obviously the one we got in Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm gonna hit myself, but initially he appears as we last see him in Return of the Sith. And when Ahsoka gets too cocky, he breaks the ground around. She falls. She lands before we even know it. It's no longer Ahsoka we know. It's a young Ahsoka, played by Ariana Greenbelt, who has clearly had like an amazing 4, 5, 6 years, because she's gone from playing young Gamora, playing young Ahsoka, and in that time she's been in that film, 635 or 65 BC or whatever it's called. She's been in Barbie. This is clearly an actress who's potentially going places. So she lands in the middle of the Clone Wars. It's one of their early battles together, and their attention to detail is amazing. We see all clone troopers in Phase 1 armor. We see Rex in Phase 1 armor. We see Anakin in his Clone Wars armor. So when they made the Clone Wars animated series, they made like these special armors, which wasn't consistent with what we saw Jedi wearing in any of the movies. And then, you know, they at least they course corrected towards the end. But also for sticking to canon here, during this part of the war, he was wearing like those pauldrons and a more kind of less roby form of the armor. So that was cool. There was a great visual of him walking in. I mean, it was shot. It's a bit annoying that both of those scenes were kind of shot in a very dusty, vague background environment, such that they didn't actually have to like think about where they were, and therefore I didn't think too much about the set design. I would have liked kind of more clear environmental reference to one of the battles that we saw in Clone Wars, maybe even the first battle or the second battle or whatever. But regardless, it still looked good. I mean, it looked fully metric lighting, which I'm a big fan of. It worked that amazing final scene where Anakin's silhouette disappears into battle with his lightsaber drawn, and then as like bombs flash, silhouette changes into Vader with a right lightsaber. Such like a keen like reference. Anakin's outfit looks really great, even if Hayden Christensen sounds a bit older. I like the small touch of having Ahsoka comfort a dying clone like she would do in the animated series. God, why am I so dizzy all of a sudden? That was all great. Seeing Rex not once but twice and hearing him speak, talk to the commander was fantastic. So the second scene was set a bit later on. We see a bit older Ahsoka, who's still played by Greenbelt Blatt, during the Siege of Mandalore. So this is explicitly a Siege of Mandalore, yet they're still waiting for the whole kind of hazy background, which I'm not too fond of, but we got to see Death Watch in live action, which was fun. It's not a part, I don't think that's adapted from the cartoon. I think it's just like something they thought would have happened. So I liked that. And then they go back to the bridge, but Anakin is now fighting with his red lightsaber and his Sith eyes, as if he like never became Darth Vader. Until Ahsoka gets her hand and declares that she wants to live, and then she's allowed to go back. So I'm not quite sure what the kind of resolution. Maybe it's me missing something. It did seem kind of like they just asked that question, discussed it, but didn't really come to an answer. When there was an answer, but maybe I just missed it. But that was really cool. And then to get back, she gets picked up by. I sound drunk, and I'm not drunk. I'm just really dizzy. She gets picked up by Syndulla. Some cute bits of them having to like delay the fleet because they've come to arrest them for like absconding. And Ahsoka takes the book out from Ezra's book, talks to the space whales, who then swallow this Jedi ship and transport into hyperspace to the next adventure. There's a bit where Ahsoka's like, I have no idea where we're actually going because the whale doesn't say, and then Droid's like, what? And that was funny. I like attention to detail. In fact, we got to see like different forms of the characters from the animated series: the green lightsaber, the blue lightsaber, white lightsaber, all in one episode. Really good. I don't know what's happened to me. I'm still becoming really faint, so I'm going to end the stream there. But it's a bit of a shame because we'll be talking 8 minutes. But like the cinema, I mean, I can see why this is cinemas. Cinematically, it looks amazing. Plot-wise, not that much actually happened. There wasn't as much like big revelations as we thought. It was actually fairly straightforward and simple, unless I'm missing something. I'm gonna lean here so you can hear better. Visually, it just looks so good. Like every shot, like the bit where they're sitting on the water. One was they really use the light. That looks good. All so good. Acts so well. It's good to see kind of Hayden Christensen do like his classic Anakin moves. He sounds a bit older, but he still sounds like a testament to how good Matt Latner, his voice portrayal of Anakin was in Clone Wars, because hearing Anakin talk criticism in the Clone Wars like era outfit. I still see the same person, but it's a good job. Okay. I'm blinking so badly. I'm gonna go because I think I'm gonna throw up otherwise. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later on. Goodbye.